It's Weird Java in the morning.
What's up?
Yo, it's time to wake the fuck up with some weird Java in your cup. I broke my
Goddamn
Where the
right.
Weird Ones Are mug, but I have plenty of other mugs.
Dad joke loading. Nice.
Please wait. How's it going, David? How you been?
Man, it's going good. Been good. Had a good Thanksgiving with my family down in Corpus Christi. Got to meet my
Nice.
my grandnephew, my nephew's son. He's 4 months old, and so I gotta admit, it's been a long time since I held a baby. Pretty nice.
Oh man, I hear you. I hear you. I was my Thanksgiving we went to Allie's mother's house, and
Yes.
that was really good. I also so I've been sick since that morning, since
Mm.
Thanksgiving morning. So I apologize to everybody for my nasally voice, and I'm sorry that my camera is glitching yet again. Um, I don't know what the hell is up with my camera, but it keeps happening every once in a while. So hopefully, um, this is okay for you to watch. David seems to be recording in higher quality, and all the videos that I have work properly. Just it's me, myself, and I
It's just
that
me,
can't
myself,
get
and
our
I.
shit together. So, but hopefully everybody had a lovely Thanksgiving with their family. And if you're the type that doesn't really celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you still had a enjoyable week. There's a lot of people out there that don't really care about Thanksgiving, which is totally fine. I technically don't really care. I like the food aspect
Mm-hmm.
of it, but because it's around my birthday, I'm just like, meh, whatever, you know.
I like Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays, and
Yeah.
it's one of those. I liked it in the beginning when I was young because yeah, the food aspect. I love to eat.
Yeah,
It's fucking
it was
great.
the best when I was a little. When I was a kid, it was the best.
And then you learn the story of the Indians and the Pilgrims and all that, and it seems like a nice story until later on you start to learn.
Yeah,
Oh shit, there's more to that story. Oh my god.
yeah.
But
Well, the thing for me with that story, I think like yeah, obviously it's terrible. It's not fucking good. But at the same
not
time,
fucking good.
the meaning of it is different than the founding of it. So
Yeah,
that's what
right.
I get behind is what it means today.
So being thankful though, that's something I had to learn. I had to learn to be grateful for things. See, that's when you're young, it's real hard to like
Oh yeah,
you're just like, oh, everything's on me and blah blah blah. But when you get down and you're like let's say a depressed state, you're everything's going wrong, it's really important to take stock of what you have and to be grateful for those in your life to be able to like you really need that, man. You really need to take stock in that stuff because
for
more
sure.
often than not, you're just concentrating on the negative. You're not looking at the positive, and that's what Thanksgiving, I think, is about. You know, being grateful for those people. Like I'm grateful for Kevin. Kevin is one of my best friends in the whole wide world. Look at that. Look at that face, man. It don't matter that he's nasally right now. It's Kevin, man. So I think that's a very important thing. I think everyone that is going through a hard time has to stop and look at what is good in your life. Be grateful, be thankful, and that's a good holiday, man. I really enjoy
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I still I still struggle with being grateful myself for my own shit. Um, but I was gonna fucking say something. Oh, yeah. So in the spirit of being thankful and being giving with the holidays, the spirit of the holidays, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I
Yes, sir.
decided to put a raffle together.
That's right.
So please Venmo me or PayPal me for tickets. It is $5 for one ticket, $10 for five tickets, and you can win hot sauce, um,
Three
my
winners, right,
protein,
Kevin? There's three
my
winners.
coffee. There's three winners.
Yeah.
So um second and third place, you only get hot sauce and a t-shirt, but you get to choose your t-shirt,
I
whatever
got hot sauce.
t-shirt you want, and you get hot sauce. But first place, you get freaking. You even get the I'm even gonna send you garlic from the sponsor, Flavors of the Forest, which actually they saw my video last night that I posted on Instagram for the raffle. Um,
Didn't they say they were gonna regale you with more?
yeah,
And yes,
Yeah, they're gonna
nice.
send me a new box because I'm low on garlic because I eat the shit every day, and I want you guys to eat it as well because it is fucking tasty. I don't know, like I can't I can't even go back to store brand stuff. You know what I mean? Like I can't do that shit anymore after tasting this. Fuck no.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so the only thing better that can be better than this is actual garlic, the actual garlic cloves when you like chop it up and it's fresh. That's the only thing that might be better than this, but this is already raw garlic. It's freeze dried and compounded into a powder. So I'm also gonna put that. You get so first place you get a tub of protein. If you're not a protein shake person, maybe you
I
can gift it
am.
to somebody who is.
Gift it to me.
Uh yeah, coffee, hot sauce, and a t-shirt of your choice. You could even get a hoodie if you want to, or a hat.
I want a hoodie.
um, Whatever you want that's in the merch store there. So, and it goes to a good cause. It's gonna go to help our friend Amanda from One Nothing Podcast. She's a struggle bus down there in Florida right now, and we want to try and get her back on her feet as quickly as possible so she can do the thing that she loves, which is her podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
And I love her very much. And I
So
know
do
a
I.
lot of people in the podcast community, like David and stuff that's in our circle, love her as well. So, and
She's
she's
the
become a
best.
really good friend, yeah, of both of mine and David's. So, I appreciate her a lot, and I just want to help her out. So, yeah. So that's that that's the kit and caboodle on that. So go check it out, get some tickets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna cough a few times today.
That's all right, my friend. Cough it up.
Oh, oh, look. Let me pop this. I might need to go get some tissues, man.
Hey, bro. I'll hold it down.
Uh, all right. All right. So, we'll get into this day in history, December 1st. I can't fucking believe it's December already, dude. It is
Dude.
wild
Yeah.
that it's December already.
Super fast. I always say September 1st is like a slide all the way through December because
Mm-hmm.
it feels like it was just September, man. It's crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Um,
Drinking the dark
my
roast right here, bro. Right here is the
nice.
dark roast. It's freaking delicious, man.
What did you think? So I sent David a tub of protein recently.
You did?
Wow. I did.
Oh, I haven't got the
Did you get
protein.
it?
Mm-mm,
You haven't
not yet.
gotten it? My website says that you got it,
Oh shit! I know it for
that it
sure.
was
It don't fit in
delivered.
my mailbox, but unless it's
Yeah.
down there right now, I gotta go and check. But
Uh,
I haven't received it yet.
I was gonna ask you what you thought about it, but you can't ask you what you thought about it if fucking you
If
don't
I
have it.
ain't tried it yet.
I just got pre-workout yesterday, so
Oh, yeah, I saw that video.
hopefully, yeah, hopefully tomorrow, I'm feeling up to going to the gym so I can try it.
Hey,
Um,
Rach, how's my volume now, Rach? I noticed that it was all the way down, but I have raised it some. Can you hear me?
oh shit, I
I,
love chocolate protein as well.
I'm right
You
there
know,
with you. Yeah.
it, the thing with this protein is it's raw Dutch cocoa powder for the chocolate.
Well, fuck. What's the difference? How's Dutch
It's
different from
better for you.
American?
I have no idea. I have no idea how Dutch is any different, but it fucking is delicious. Like you can
Really?
taste the
Okay.
cocoa in there. Yeah.
So, American chocolates, I used to, get into arguments with friends from other countries because I was like, we have the best damn chocolate. We don't. We don't have the best chocolate. You compare like Hershey's to something from, I don't know, Sweden chocolates. Holy shit,
Hmm.
dude. So,
Sweden.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. Swedish fucking chocolate.
Mm,
Whew,
daddy like.
that
But
shit is
listen,
delectable. I'm just like,
I'm sure Dutch chocolate is just as good. I'm looking forward to that shit.
it's probably, I would say it's probably the most chocolatey tasting protein I've ever had, to be honest with
Really?
you. Like it actually tastes like chocolate.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to that. Hershey's, up your
um,
game. Up your
yeah.
game. Damn. Embarrassing us over here.
Mm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's roll into it. So, this day, December 1st, 1887, Sherlock Holmes first appears in print in the book Study in Scarlet by
Wow.
Arthur Conan Doyle. So that's pretty interesting.
I'm a huge
Sherlock,
fan of Sherlock Holmes, man. I
Sherlock.
love Sherlock Holmes, bro.
Me too, man. I like the movies too. The movies that they
Yeah.
made based on the character.
With
Those are
Robert
good.
Downey in it and Jude Law, those are really good.
Yeah,
Now,
they are.
Robert
Eh,
has some
you
issues
want to
with
know?
his accent, but hey,
Yeah, yeah,
it's
you
all right.
did.
He's Iron Man. Give him
You,
a break.
you know what I like is the Will Ferrell and John C. Riley one that they
Oh
did on
my
Sherlock
god,
Holmes.
dude,
That
that was
one fucking
so.
hilarious.
Angie hated that movie. She could.
Really?
We went to see the theater, and she was dying to walk out. Yeah, she doesn't like that kind of. I love that kind of comedy. I thought it was hilarious, but
Me too. Me too. You know, when they so John C. Riley and the guy that played his dad in Step Brothers,
mhm.
John C. Riley's dad and that guy used to work together at a trucking company.
Get the fuck out of here! Really?
Yeah,
You know,
before.
I'm rewatching this show called 6 Feet Under, and John
Hmm.
C. Riley's dad in that movie in Step Brothers is the dad in this show, and
Mm.
holy shit, the show is mwah, chef's kiss. It's freaking great. If you haven't seen 6 Feet Under, it's an older show. Came out in 2001. Oh, so good. Angie's never seen it and she's loving it right now. We're like deep in season two. There's like 5 seasons of that show. The last
It was
episode, one of the best episodes, final
yeah.
episodes ever produced, ever made.
Was it? It was an HBO show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see it on
That's why I never
Netflix.
watched it.
It's on Netflix now. So you
Oh,
can
is it?
definitely, yeah, you can catch. It's where we're watching it on Netflix right now. And
Oh, okay.
yeah. I love Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. That's the guy's name,
Yeah.
right? That wrote.
Yeah.
Did you know that dude actually solved a few crimes? Uh,
I did not. I did not know that.
before I think it was before he wrote Sherlock or during he freed a couple of guys who were wrongly accused of a crime, and he was able to figure
Mm.
out that they were not the ones who did it. Because I mean, the dude's brilliant.
Wow, that's cool. That's really cool. Um, so in 1903, The Great Train Robbery, first Western film released starring Justice D. Barnes and G. M. Anderson. So,
What?
first Western movie ever made. premiered this day in 1903.
Fucking badass.
God damn it. All right. In
Yes.
1913, 10 years later, Ford Motor Company institutes the world's first moving assembly line for the Model T Ford.
Wow.
Yeah. And then 1919, Lady Nancy Astor is sworn in as first female member of British Parliament.
Sweet. What year is that again? 1919?
1919.
Nice. After World War. Very
Yep.
cool.
And then 1953, Hugh Hefner publishes the first edition of Playboy magazines featuring Marilyn Monroe as the first centerfold.
That's ideal.
Mm, yes, indeed.
He's dead,
Uh,
right, Kev?
yeah, he passed away a couple years ago, I believe. I can't remember what year, but I know it was I think it was before COVID, so I think it was before 2020, but I could be incorrect on that. I want to say
Interesting.
it was 2018 when he passed.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He did die recent.
Yeah, recent but not recent. Um, so also, so in uh 1955, Rosa Parks is arrested for refusing to move to the back of the bus and give her seat to a white passenger in Montgomery, Alabama.
Mm.
And then we got a couple years later after that in 1960, the Beatles, McCartney and Pete Best, the drummer, were arrested and deported from Hamburg, Germany, accused of attempting arson.
What?
Yeah.
For real, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? I don't know if they were ever convicted or anything, but they were definitely deported out of the country,
That sounds
which
like a
is,
case for April from Crime to Burn. She needs to look into that. I need answers.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
listening,
well,
April?
they failed regardless, but
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck they were trying to burn down. I didn't look into the story far enough. So, um, in 1969, LAPD police chief Edward Davis announces warrants for the arrest of the Manson cult for murder.
Damn. He didn't actually do any of the murders. Just in case anyone want. He ordered them.
Well, that's why it was for the whole entire cult, not just
Hmm.
for Manson.
Right.
You know, um, and then in 1984, Beverly Hills Cop, which is one of my favorite cop movies to this day, starring Eddie Murphy, premieres in L.A.
Have you caught the most recent one? Because I haven't.
Yeah,
You did. Was
yeah,
it
it was
good?
actually pretty good. It it was decent. I enjoyed it. Like it wasn't like I don't think it was better than the first one, which usually sequels and prequels and all that shit is
Yeah,
never
it's a rarity.
never lives up to the first one, unless the first one wasn't that great to begin with. But
But that first one
um,
was great, yo. It was good. I
yeah, it
loved
was.
it.
Yeah, it was. It was. I really enjoyed it. Um, 1996, Wayne Gretzky becomes first and only player in NHL history to reach 3,000 point plateau.
Wow.
I don't know if that means like 3,000 points in his career or what, but it's something like that.
It's probably he got to that
Uh,
level before anyone else.
uh-huh.
Um,
Uh-huh. And I think he still is the only one to have that as well, to have that record still.
damn, it's got to be good.
Um, 1999, rapper Jay-Z stabs record executive Lance Rivera at nightclub in New York.
What?
Yeah, and I don't think he did jail time for it, to be honest with you. I don't know.
It's The Rock. Holla.
Yeah. The power of Diddy. You know, he was definitely friends with Diddy at this point.
Wow.
Um, and then last but not least, in 2020, Spotify's most streamed artist was Bad Bunny, which I don't know who the fuck this person is.
No,
And most streamed song was Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, which is I like that song.
Bad
So,
Bunny is huge, man. He
is
is
he?
out of control. This dude is everywhere I look around. I hear Bad Bunny, this and that. Bad Bunny.
I've heard the name. I just don't know who the fuck it is.
A lot of his music, if I'm not mistaken, because I really don't listen to him, but a lot of it's in Spanish, and it's
Oh,
unusual to have like a Spanish speaker or a guy who's singing in Spanish be mainstream, and he is. He's very mainstream.
well, Daddy Yankee and Don Omar back in my high school days that were pretty big, and they were Spanish
They were
singers.
I never listened to it. I never
And Wyson and Yendo,
who to what?
Wyson and Yendo,
Never
or
heard of
something like
that.
that.
Never heard of that.
They're also reggaeton. That's
Ah,
what they call it. That's what they call Spanish rap music, reggaeton.
some of it's okay. I was listening to Bad Bunny because my daughter listens well, she loves him, and
Mm.
she's white. Just in case I don't want to confuse anybody. She'd be white, and she likes him. So I was like, oh, well, I'll take a listen. It's all right. It's all right.
Nice.
She has no clue what he's saying, but she loves it.
That's even better. That's even better. I'll be honest with you. I listened to Don Omar, and I
Hmm.
have no idea what he's saying, but it sounds amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like,
matter. Just as long as it sounds good.
yeah, like I didn't know what fucking Dale meant for the longest time until I looked it
Dale,
up.
let's go, dale.
Dale, Dale, don't Dale, blah 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 Dale. I don't fucking know. Uh, shit on a stick. All right, next segment, please. Let's
Break it
roll.
down. Dale, dale, dale.
Salad? What?
I love this graphic. It's badass.
Thanks, man. I
It's red, right down my
appreciate
alley.
you.
So I got
What
a
is?
couple of stories, bro. Let me read through them real
Hold on a
quick.
sec. What is this? What is MB Writers?
MB Writers. I don't know. Nerdy bitches. Is that what she's trying to say? Is that
Did you? So real quick before you get into your story, did
Mhm.
you ever see the clip of Joe Rogan saying the word nerds? And I can't remember who the fuck he had on, but he was like, I don't like that word or whatever.
Mm-mm.
And Joe Rogan's like, "What, nerd?" He's like, "Yeah, it's like um he's trying to explain why he didn't like it and he's like Joe Rogan said, "Well, it's nerds or something." I don't can't fucking god damn it. I wish I had the clip. But then he goes, "You should you just, you shouldn't use it." He goes, "No, I'm going to use it. I don't let nerds tell me what to do." Anyways, go ahead, sir.
I just got a message from Ghosts with Grandma saying, "Wow, language, dear man." Did I cuss? Okay. Nerdy bitches is correct. Thank you, Rachel. Appreciate that. First story. It's hilarious to me. Missing drunk man spends hours helping a search party look for himself.
Wow.
In a bizarre incident in Turkey, 50-year-old Beyhan Mutla unknowingly
Uh,
joined a search party looking for himself after wandering into a forest in Bursa province. After a night of drinking, his wife reported him missing, prompting a search effort. Hours later, Mr. Mutla realized he was the missing person when rescuers called his name, to which he replied, "I am here." Hours later, he's like, "Oh, you look for me? Shit, I didn't know." I
Oh
love
god,
that
that's
shit.
hilarious. Oh goddamn.
All right, let's see what else we got here. We got. Oh, dude, I saw this and I thought I had to bring this up. 46-year-old man found and attacked a 13-year-old kid because the kid killed him too many times in Call of Duty.
What the fuck?
46-year-old man. Ignorant fuck. Here it goes. The assault occurred following a gaming session of Call of Duty Black Ops. The 46-year-old man provoked by verbal abuse from the boy after being killed in the game. In court, Bradford admitted to losing his temper after being provoked while playing a video game all day. Frustrated by continuous taunting, he impulsively went to the person's house, stating he lost the plot. Quote, lost the plot. I don't know what that means.
You know.
Bradford emphasized that it wasn't driven by malice, but a moment of madness. He grabbed the person, but later apologized, describing the individual as a decent kid. They have even played online together since the incident.
What the fuck? Man?
It's
I'd beat the
stupid, man.
shit out of that guy. I'd if I was
Dude,
that kid's parent, I would have fucked that guy up.
are you really that pissed that you? I mean, okay, look, I get it. You're playing, you get killed a whole bunch of times, right? And you're upset.
Yeah.
Kid's calling you a bitch ass. What did she call us? Nerdy bitches or something. And okay, but you let it go, right? You turn the game off. You go on, you go about your life. This dude was pissed enough that he looked up the dude where he lived, went to his house, got him outside, grabbed him, and then thought, "Oh, wait a minute, this is probably not a good idea." Fucking stupid. My next story, and I like this. Scientists aim to teleport an entire human, and new quantum technology can make it possible. Quantum
Hmm.
teleportation, proposed in 1993 and first demonstrated in 1998, involves transferring quantum states, not physical matter, via quantum entanglement. Since then, scientists have successfully teleported particles across diverse environments, including open air and even into space. The process leverages quantum computing, where qubits in superposition exponentially enhance computational capabilities. I said all those words perfectly. I can't believe it. Major challenges include replicating the vast quantity states of humans, around 10 octillion atoms. That's how many atoms are in a human. Octillion, 10. Maintaining accuracy and grappling with physiological questions about identity. Although human teleportation remains a distant goal, advances in quantum computing could make it more feasible, raising unresolved ethical concerns. And this is from Popular Mechanics.
Wow.
Would you try it, Kev? Would you try
Yes.
to? You would do it?
Yes. Yep.
Obviously, they're talking about something that's like Star Trek, where you can beam down to the planet, that kind of thing, which would be,
I was literally just had this conversation the other day
yeah, I would love
with
that.
we were leaving for Thanksgiving and Allie was like, I really don't want to drive. And I was like, well, one day we'll be able to beam and we can just transport from one spot to one spot in the blink of an eye. And it'll be like, whoa, we're here already. We'll save so much time. So much time.
I mean, imagine if, I mean, right now, if I wanted to go see you, I'd have to get in a plane or drive.
Uh-huh.
But if we're like, hey man, let's get some steaks. I'm in Texas, you're in Maine. I teleport over there. Hey, we're having steaks, beers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That would be awesome. I would love that. The although one of the theories is, and this is an older theory, that in order to be able to be beamed to another place, you would basically have to be separated. All your atoms would be separated,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that person that you are in that spot is completely destroyed and then recreated in another area. So it's like a clone type situation.
Yeah.
Next one, and I know you're going to appreciate this. Flat earther accidentally proves the earth is round during experiment.
Are you sure?
A group of flat earthers made headlines when they spent 20,000 on a laser gyroscope in an effort to prove their belief that the earth is flat. However, their experiment backfired as a result, inadvertently supported the scientific consensus that the earth is round. This moment, featured in the Netflix documentary Behind the Curve, highlights the tension between belief and evidence. While their determination is commendable, it's a prime example of how science relies on object data rather than perceived notions. It serves as a reminder that even when testing unconventional ideas, the pursuit of truth should remain rooted in evidence. And so, yeah, this TV show is called Behind the Curve. If you want to check it out,
I think
they
it was a
actually,
hit piece.
it could be. It could be a hit piece. Oh, also, I look at that. If you want to see what you're going to win if you buy Kevin's ticket, it's all this good stuff. Don't pass that up, man. Do not pass it up. I will be pissed if you pass it up. Let's see. What do you want to hear? I got two left, Kev. I'll give one quick one. Or you want to hear about bat blood, or do you want to hear about gold based drugs cutting cancer?
Let's hear them both, bro.
Ah, I love this guy. Bat blood may enable human hibernation for long space travel, studies find. A recent study from Germany's University of Greifswald, not Griswold, Greifswald, led by Gerald Kurth, investigates how red blood cells adapt during hibernation. The research focuses on bats' blood cells during hibernation and compares their behavior to human blood cells. The study reveals that as bats' internal temperature drops from 99 degrees Fahrenheit to 73 degrees Fahrenheit, their blood cells become less elastic and more vivacious, enabling energy conservation in cold environments. Even as temperatures decline further to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, bats' blood cells continue to adapt, unlike human cells, which lack similar cold resistant traits. These unique characteristics of bats' blood could inspire innovations in medicine, potentially improving human survival strategies and even aiding future interstellar exploration. While using hibernation
Wow.
for space travel remains a distant possibility, the findings hold promise for transformative medical advancements. Hell yeah! Coat me up with some bat's blood, man. I want to go to Mars.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's do it. I'm
Dude,
fucking down.
I love it when they come up with shit like this. This is great. Of course, we're years away from making
It's
these.
it's the thing is about like this kind of stuff. Like, how do they figure that shit out? Like, what is the thought process on figuring out that certain things in nature can do these other things? You
Yeah,
know,
that's really
like
cool.
what is that? Like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting,
Can you imagine though? I mean,
dude.
Alien, the movie, the first Alien movie, I think is like set in 2093 or something like that. And they actually use that technology where they're in these chambers and they're hibernating so they can go across long distances or what have you.
Hmm.
So I mean, it could we be doing that before that year? That would be awesome. I'm just saying. Next one
Maybe.
is, see that little gold there? Gold based drug
Yeah.
cuts cancer tumor growth by 82%, outperforming chemotherapy.
Is this Golden Schlager?
Hey, I might start drinking that if that's true. A
Mm,
revolutionary gold based drug is transforming cancer care,
wow.
proving 27 times more effective than traditional chemotherapy for cervical cancer. In mice, it reduces tumor growth by 82%, targeting only cancer cells while sparing healthy ones. This breakthrough minimizes side effects, prevents cancer spread, and blocks tumor growth, offering a promising, safer approach to future cancer treatments.
Wow.
Daddy like a lot.
Me too. I like it
Yeah.
too.
Just it won't help us because we don't have cervical or cancer. Um,
Hey
I don't
man,
have it.
cervical cancer can be a bitch.
Yes, all sorts, all cancer are
I
bitches.
mean, yes, all cancer.
Absolutely, but cervical.
Yeah. All right, so I have two stories. So, first one, headline reads, "Heavy lake effect snow creates treacherous travel in Great Lakes region as widespread Arctic chill freezes U.S."
Say what?
Yeah, I think Rachel was affected by this actually in Kentucky.
Yeah, Rachel's
So
affected by
biting,
everything.
yeah, that's true. Biting cold temperatures below freezing in some areas will sweep across large swath of the United States Sunday, which was, wait, is that today or was that last Sunday? November 30th.
Oh,
Oh, wait, the picture on here is November 30th, which is a lot of snow in New York. You know, Maine didn't get any snow. Well, actually, Maine did get snow, just not my area, I should say. So people in parts of New York, Pennsylvania, and Ohio face low temperatures and several feet of snow. Dude, that's a several feet. Several feet.
damn.
Near Erie in ugh, Pinot, Ohio, where additionally snow accumulation could reach up to 5 inches. That's not a lot of snow. 5 inches is not a lot of snow.
No, most women would say
That's all
that.
I gotta say. But yeah, there was a well, so there's a picture here in Pennsylvania's Mill Creek Township where you can barely see the cars. That's how
Damn.
much snow they got this past week, this
Damn.
weekend. So yeah,
Damn.
and it's below, it's like 10 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. So
Rach says it's snowing now and she wants to go back to California.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like the snow. I like snow.
Yeah, we haven't had snow since 2021, I believe. Where it
Yeah.
snowed a lot here.
So, all right. So my last story, it pisses me off. So I'm just gonna, I'll read it real quick.
Yeah,
Um,
grit your
I mean,
teeth.
I'm sure most people know about it by now at this point. Lake and Riley went for a morning jog. Less than 30 minutes later, she was dead. What we know about her final moments. So real quick, I just want to show you a picture of her, if I can.
Go for it.
This is her. A very active person.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, let's get into it. So, she was 22 years old. She left her home at 9:03 a.m. on February 22nd with her iPhone for a February morning jog. She brought her smartwatch and noise canceling AirPods along with her on her run. Just 25 minutes later, she was dead. Her house's ring camera footage captured Riley wearing a ponytail and dressed in a black jacket, black leggings, and white sneakers. One of the nursing student's roommates, so she was a nursing student as well, later wondered why she hadn't returned. Concerned, the roommate checked her location on her phone on the Find My feature. Riley's initials LR had not budged on the app. Her phone's last location was the nearby University of New Jersey trail she often visited. So her roommate calls the cops, and a university police officer searched the wooded area near the trail. In about 20 minutes, he found Riley's partially nude remains. Prosecutors in the murder trial of Jose Ibarra, who was 26-year-old and an illegal immigrant, undocumented immigrant from Venezuela, um, is responsible for her death, which he was just recently convicted. Um, Opening statements began Friday, 9 months after Riley, a student at the Augusta University of Athens campus was fatally struck in the head with a rock several times and asphyxiated. Um, so her final movements captured around 8 a.m. Um, she was hanging out at the house. She took notes, did her homework, watched Netflix. She and her roommate occasional running partner, which maybe if sh I don't want to put this on her, it's not her fault that this happened, but if she had gone with her that morning, this wouldn't have happened. But
It would have
also,
made it more
if
unlikely for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
yes, yeah, um, but also if we, as a country, did better at our undocumented issue, um, this might not have happened as well. So there's a lot of aspects to this, but the fucking thing that I hate about the most is that, you know, women can't even go for a fucking morning jog without being accosted by somebody in some kind of fucking way, shape, or form. Um,
Yeah. It's fucking horrible.
and I don't want people to be, I don't want women to be afraid to go and do the things that they like to do.
But
It's
it's in their head. Listen,
ridiculous.
they think
It's
about
always gonna
this.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard Rachel say this the other day is that you can do everything right. You can let people know where you're at. You can put your phone so they can track you. You can, have mace. You can do everything right, and it could still happen. So you have to be vigilant. You have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to be ready for anything. It's a sad fact, and I guess it doesn't matter where you are. If you're a woman, you have to be extra, extra, extra careful, and a man too. I mean, it's not just women. I mean, you know, but it's more so women than not, and that's the horrible thing about this. Why can't people just be nice to each other, man? Just let it run.
Hmm.
Why does
Hmm.
this always have to happen? Why do we always have to tell these stories? I hate that shit.
Me too. Me
Rant
too.
over.
She fought this guy for fucking 17 minutes before he killed her. He wanted one thing from her and she didn't give it to him, so he killed her.
They
You know.
should
So
execute these guys once they catch them and they prove it's them. Execution immediately. We shouldn't feed them. We shouldn't house them. It should go straight to execution. I'm tired of this shit. It needs to end, and maybe that would be a deterrent. If they
mm,
get caught, they get killed immediately,
hmm,
publicly or something. I mean,
publicly would be great. I would love
yes,
that.
watch it.
That's very dark of me to say, but
I mean, don't in other countries they
pedophiles, sexual, um, perverts, fucking
execution.
murderers, all
Other
that shit.
countries, if you steal, they cut your hand off. You think you're going to steal again? I mean, those kind of things deter, but I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, he likes my hoodie, man.
he does.
He don't fit over my thing, so thank you very much, sir, Mr. Prometheus. Always be
Yeah,
packing, he says.
Justin's a good guy. I like him a lot. I just started listening to his podcast after I had him on mine. But yeah, no, I agree. If everybody fucking packed, it'd be less likely of people getting attacked. So, like, say she had a fucking sidearm or something, which, granted, I feel like you shouldn't have to have one, but
Yeah.
if she did, and this guy fucking grabs her, fucking bam, bam, two to the chest, bro, he's done, never to reoffend again. And the thing is, too, is the statistics on sexual predators and stuff is they are the least likely to reform out of all criminals. They're the least likely to be reformed. So I think pedophiles and all that shit. I think once it's been proven that they committed the shit that they commit, they should be done.
So what, like on these pedophiles or whatever? How are they created? Is it happen to them and that's why they do it? Did they get
Well,
abused or
statistically, it's all different. It could be head trauma. It could be the way they were raised. It happened to them. It could be just because they fucking want something that they can't get. You know?
I feel like in a perfect world, we would be able to identify these people when they're children, when they're very young, and help them so they don't. It doesn't turn out this way for them, Because, like
Yeah.
for example, murder. A lot of people have been beaten growing up. A lot of people have been abused. A lot of people have been, let's say they go through the same, like the McDonald's triangle that, the bedwetting, the fire creating, the animal abusing, and then they grow up and they become a serial killer. Okay, not everyone that experiences this kills. That just not. It doesn't happen every single time, or else we have tons of serial killers on the loose.
Yeah.
If there was a way in a perfect world to find that trait in them young and help them so that they grow up to be, respectable citizens that don't hurt and help people, maybe they turn around. I would love that to happen. It's just not realistic in this world. It's not something that, you can only hope for the best. And that's what I would like to help people before they become or commit these crimes, like
Mm.
what's that movie Tom Cruise was in where he's like they predict the crime. I forget the movie name.
Minority Report.
Yes, but like for children and help them. You can see their future. They're going to go down this path. Well, then you help them. You give them therapy. You do whatever they got to do, and then you look again, and they're like normal. Oh, nice. I don't know. Just a thought.
I mean, in some cases that could work, but they're like, again, statistically, they're not the only ones that are offenders. The people that have childhood traumas, sometimes it's just the way they are, you know?
Yeah, I've seen a few where they're just like the preppy killer, for example. Perfect life,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
he'd ever wanted, happy
The
childhood, the whole
snapshot
thing.
killer too. Snapshot killer that went on a killing spree back in the 80s.
Mm,
He,
mm.
you know, he lived I mean, for the most part, he lived a normal life until he started fucking. He's like, I'm gonna pretend to be an agent for modeling and kill these ladies and sexually fucking assault them at the same time.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah. Um, but anywho, so from one dark issue to another, we'll
Bring it
get
on.
into our missing persons report.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Um, make sure for any missing person, you're staying vigilant and things. If you have any information, please contact the numbers that are provided so we can try and help bring these people home. Try to stay up to date on missing persons in your area. Um, you never know the how many lives can be affected and people you might be even able to save. So,
Yeah. You could be the person that saves this life.
indeed, indeed.
Hello, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving Day weekend. We hope that you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving Day with all your friends, loved ones, whoever you guys were with. Heather, what are you thankful for? Tell me.
I don't want to sound cheesy, but I truly am thankful for our podcast community. We have met some amazing, amazing people, including the hosts of your wonderful morning show.
Oh, yeah.
And they have all just become great friends of ours.
Ditto. You know what? You said it. I don't need to say anything because if I do start, not only will I cry, I know Heather's like, you're going to cry about it, but I also just talk too much. So I agree.
Yeah. And I think we're also very thankful to Devitt.
Who's Devin?
Devin.
David Kevin
That's David and Kevin together. Well, I'm very thankful to Devin to have us come here each week to help spread awareness and share information in hopes to help the missing.
Yeah. The number of people that go missing yearly it's ridiculously high, 600,000 people, and many of those are found and brought home safely, but not all are found alive, and too many are not found at all.
So today we are talking about a young mother to be. Her name is Emma Baum, and she went missing out of Gary, Indiana. Emma was 25 years old and 9 months pregnant when she was last seen on October 10th. It has been over a month since she was last seen or heard from. According to sources, Emma had gone to see the father of her unborn child and then just disappeared. The police have conducted searches in the area as well as had several interviews, but have made no arrests in relation to Emma's missing case. But the boyfriend is currently in jail on unrelated charges for outstanding warrants. So we shall see if anything comes from that.
I am a part of the Facebook page Find Emma Baum Case Discussion and Updates, and I wanted to put some of the conversation out there because I find it important. It said that Emma had actively used drugs in the past. Her family have come forward and said that she was clean while she was pregnant and about to have the baby. The day that she went missing, she had gone to the boyfriend's house, and there's text messages between the two, and one of them says that she had $20 for something, and people speculate that she was using and that she went there for one drug or another. And with that said, whether this mother was currently used in the past, high as hell or clean as fuck, she deserves to be found as much as any other missing person. We have to do better when it comes to who is worth looking for, right? A family reported their daughter, their sister missing. She's a mother and a mother to be. Actually, probably if there's the chance that she's still alive, the baby would have been born. So please help us share Emma's information as much as we can to help find her baby, or find answers if by chance they're no longer with us.
Definitely. Emma is 25 years old. Like Rachel said, she is a mother of 3 and was expecting when she went missing. She is 5'3", has brown hair and brown eyes. She has several tattoos on her arm, and although she is brunette, she would wear wigs as well, so she could have different hair color if she is seen. If you have any information, please contact the Gary Police Department at 219-881-1209.
Yes, please do that. All right, quote time. Singing is not our specialty. We will not be doing that again. Maybe when it's David's birthday. We hope you guys enjoyed that, right? And we hope that you guys did have an amazing Thanksgiving. And so this quote is fitting for that. We don't need more to be thankful for. We just need to be more thankful.
Say it louder. Say it louder for the people in the back. That is so good.
Yeah.
Start each day with a grateful heart.
Yes.
We know that this is good for your mental health, for the mental health of those around you. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know.
I love that.
Gosh,
Cheers
I'm
to
good.
that, Rachel.
I'm good.
Cheers
to that. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Thanks, David. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Devin. Cheers, everyone. We will see you guys next Sunday. Weird Java, Weird Java, Weird Java, Morning Show.
Hey, Devin, what's happening?
What's up, guy?
Those girls are crazy. They better sing for
They-
my birthday. I'm gonna hold them
They
to it.
is. What in the world is happening? All right, I can't freaking close out of this freaking thing that popped up on from Google Chrome on the side here so that I can freaking get to my media board.
Say what?
Mother fricker, dude. This is stupid.
I agree.
What are you doing? Get out of my way. This is pissing me off now. So now I can't fucking do my thing.
Well, while you're figuring that out, I'm just gonna say Weird Java. delicious. This one is the Wake the Dead dark roast, and I'm drinking it right now. This is delicious, dude. I'm enjoying the shit out of this. I like dark roasts generally, but if you want to get your own, go to where the weird ones are podcast.com, and you can select on the little three lines, or you can just put slash weird dash Java, and you'll be able to pick. Do you hear that? Oh, delicious.
Mhm.
Get yours.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is Emma. This is oops shit. This is Emma.
Oh man, that's so sad. She's
She-
pregnant.
Yeah. Look
I
at
think
that.
Rachel said she would have had the baby by now, right?
Yeah, she would have. October 10th. October, she was 9 months pregnant.
God damn, dude. That sucks.
Yes.
Gary, Indiana. I heard that was a tough city, man. That's where the Jacksons grew up.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
that is her. Please, so if you have seen her, please call Gary, Indiana police, and make your report. Hopefully, we can bring her and her baby home alive and well. And I really hope against the worst.
Yeah.
So,
That's all we can do.
that is
Because
all
the
we can
reality
do.
is, singing is not our specialty. Rachel says, "Yeah, okay, you did pretty good, in my opinion. I thought you were great, but your
I
specialty
thought it
is
was amazing.
bringing attention to those who are missing. That's definitely a specialty. Podcasting is another specialty of yours, Rachel. Yeah, it's a tough city,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I'm not going there.
me neither. I might actually, depending. We'll see. All right, let's get out of the heavy shit
Heavy shit.
and let's bring some laughter to our day, shall we?
I had a friend. His name is Ender.
You had a
would,
friend named Ender?
I had a friend named Ender. He's a big guy, 6'3", something like that.
What kind of
Back
fucking
then,
name
he
is
was kind
that?
of heavy. He would weigh himself. He would weigh himself and then go take a shit, and then weigh himself again, and he would tell me, "Man, dude, I just lost 2 pounds."
What?
That's some heavy shit right there. That's very heavy shit.
Oh man. Yeah, I would say for sure. All right, first TikTok video of the day. Bowling mishaps.
What kind of angle is this? Oh my.
Jesus Christ. Oh. How are you doing that? Why are you letting go so freaking late? Oh.
Oh, dude.
Oh, wow.
There you go, Grandpa. Oh,
Some of these I feel like are on purpose. You really fucking slammed out your foot.
that last one, man. It just went with the ball.
Hey man, I will be honest with you. So Allie and I go bowling every week.
Ooh.
As like a like just to get out of the house kind of thing. And there was one time where I kind of did a split. I don't know what it was. The floor was like slippery in this one particular spot. And because the balls sometimes they collect grease when they're in the freaking thing and they're coming back
Oh.
to the port. So like, because the
Yeah.
conveyor belts and stuff like that, they got to be greased. So sometimes the balls will get a little bit of grease on them. So if
Yeah.
the, you know,
That's where it's coming
it's
from.
yeah. Um, but anyway, so I did a full, almost complete split, and I fucking hurt myself. So
Oh
I've also
shit.
actually slammed the ball into the back of my knee before, and it fucking hurt
Dude.
too.
Fuck.
Yeah, I take bowling very seriously.
So are you
I
part of
try
the
to
300 club?
I try to be fucking no.
What's the highest you've
My
ever?
highest score is 194,
Oh,
and that was
nice,
recent
man.
too.
That's good. That's
So
pretty good. I've been in the high 180s, something like that. I think that's my best. Actually, I never remember, but I've beaten Angie a dozen times. So, and our daughter Chloe, she's probably the best bowler out of all three of us. But I've beaten her a time or two. There you go.
mm,
Take that,
well, we'll have to go bowling when I come to Texas then.
dude. That would be awesome. We got a place called Pin Stack. It's freaking. It's like Dave and Buster's and Main Event mixed into one, and they have private lanes, which is really awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, you couldn't kick shit, Rach. You're blonde, remember?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Well, that's a challenge. So when I see fucking Rachel in person, I'm gonna
Dude,
be like, let's go bowling.
we need to all get together and go bowling. How about that? I know I'm gonna lose, but I
Yeah,
don't care, man. It's just seeing you
yeah,
guys would be amazing. Having a couple of
yeah.
drinks, you know.
I need to see Joel's mustache in person too. So
Yeah, yeah. It's so
all right.
so
So
lifelike and real. You can just. He's not there watching. I think he took off. He went
yeah,
somewhere.
that's fine.
Yeah, Connie
That's
lives in
okay.
Texas. Where? What part of Texas, Con? I'm sure we've covered this. I'm sure you're like, are you close to San Antonio?
I feel like we have talked about
We have
where
talked about
she
it.
is in Texas before.
Maybe she doesn't want to share that. I don't blame you.
I wouldn't
She's
don't blame her for not
yeah. She's married,
indulging
gentlemen. All
in.
right. She's very good looking, but she's married. So lay off.
She is married, and her husband's
Oh
probably
fuck.
trained to kill you. So,
Woo! All right, I'm gonna practice
oh
now. I'm
damn,
practicing.
son.
I'm
Yep,
practicing. You're going
yep,
down, Rach. You're going down. Just like the color of your hair. Colleen. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's close. That's pretty
yeah.
close. Yeah. I drive through there
That
every
it
once in a
is.
while.
That it is. All right. So get fucked, you cunts. This video is from that gentleman, which I need to get some of his merch, but he has a very important message for you, and this might be a little heart wrenching at first,
Mm,
so be
mm.
prepared.
Hey, focus up. It's a perfect example of what you leave behind when, you allow your factory of sadness up there to play catch with 115 grains of what you may describe as a solution, but I describe as a mistake. And don't do this bullshit like, well, I don't got kids, so he's not talking to me. That child's confusion and sadness is universal regardless of age. I could do my entire spiel if you're not allowed to quit, but I'll make a deal with you instead. You can quit the day I quit. That kind of sounds like the Jonestown cult, doesn't it? Well, they don't call us the greatest fucking cult, sure, for nothing. If I have to deal with this shit, you have to deal with this shit, so get it together and get fucked, cunts. Hit him with the RT. Okay, bye. Whoop.
You don't know what you leave behind, and I just encourage everyone who's ever feeling these kind of um feelings, just stay another day. you know you don't understand the hole that you leave behind, and that video fucking that of the kid child definitely. And David left me, guys. David just left me. Now I'm gonna cry about it. So Let's see. I'll just do this. Oh, all right. This song is fantastic, and I hope it becomes a real song. I think it's a real song.
Life is a waterfall, one with the river and one again after the fall. Swimming through the void, we hear the word, we lose ourselves, we find it all.
Huh. I think that's a good song. Let's find out what happened to David real quick. Looks like everybody left. Did everybody lose power or internet? Yeah, I think that yes, it's a fucking phenomenal cover, I think. Um Fucking hey, David. Where'd you go, bro? There he is.
I'm back.
What happened, man?
The internet dropped.
That's weird. It was like the
Yeah.
minute you went, the entire audience went too, almost.
Are you serious? What the
Mhm.
fuck? The hell? Yeah, that was weird, man.
Very weird. Very, very Trey Bizarre. Trey Bizarre.
Totally weird for weird Java and fitting.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
You'll never find another like me. I'm the last of my kind.
So I play that video just to like be like, hey man, we can't be raising our kids the same way we were raised all the time. Just because we experience something doesn't mean our kids have to experience the same thing, especially negative things or whatever, like something you're like, oh, well, I did that happened to me when I was a kid, and I turned out fine. Doesn't mean that your kid's gonna turn out fine just
Yeah.
because they're experiencing the same shit. So,
Very true.
but as I love to talk about mental health a lot, Theo Vaughn does as well. So I want to play this clip um, in honor of mental health, which I know the suicide awareness video I just played um, does that as well. So
there's a part of me that always feels like I'm manipulating somebody. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's not a feeling.
So what is it? It's a thought?
It's a belief.
It's a belief.
Yeah. No. And there's a reason why you have it.
Like even if I'm just doing something nice, there's a part of me that's like, oh, you're...
Yeah, you think you're fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called the imposter syndrome.
Okay.
And it has to do with the fact that you couldn't be real as a kid. In some ways, you had to pretend. It's really hard to let go of that sense that I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
It's what you grew up with. So you could be kind to that part of yourself.
Okay.
The part that you could actually, because it's not a feeling, Theo, it's a belief. And the beliefs can be, you don't argue with feelings, but beliefs you can challenge. Is it really true that you're manipulating? Like when you're talking to me now, are we having a genuine conversation?
I believe that we are.
Or is it true that you're actually manipulating me in any way at all?
No, I don't think I am.
And furthermore, give me some credit. Maybe you can't manipulate me even if you wanted to. so that
That's very fair, dude.
So that fear of yours is both a lack of compassion towards yourself and a lack of, in a sense, trust in the other person's capacity to look after themselves.
That's a good point.
yeah, I'll say that I experience those like that imposter syndrome quite a bit.
Well, I like what you said. He's basically saying question everything in your life. That's basically what I got from that is that,
Yeah,
beliefs, question all of them. Why not?
absolutely.
Can't fight the
Absolutely.
feeling, but you can fucking question the belief.
Mm-hmm.
Imposter
Mm-hmm.
syndrome. I don't know. I've never heard of that.
I challenge myself all the time when I start feeling certain ways.
Hmm.
I'm like, it's just insecurities coming out, you know. Confidence is what I struggle with a lot sometimes.
You confidence,
Yeah.
really? I guess.
Yep.
Listen, man. Everyone does this. Everyone goes through this. It's part of being alive. But
Yes.
listen, bro. Look at you. Your confidence. I don't think so, brother. You should not have to deal with that shit. You're
Mm,
one of the most confident people I know out there, and you do an excellent job at everything you touch. Basically, turns to gold. So I'm thinking I get it. It's a real thing. We all have to deal with it. We all have to look at ourselves and say, "Are you for real? Is this really?"
mm.
But bro, not you. You're I mean, I keep saying that, but that's how I feel
I
about
know.
you. I feel like you're one of the most confident people I know. You're a solid dude. You have a great heart. Your hair is impeccable. You bastard. You have a wonderful beard and a really nice male looking face, which is, I'm heterosexual. I like women. But look, dude,
Are you
you
sure?
you look nice, bro. I mean, put a skirt on you and
Thanks, man.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. I've worn a tutu before,
I've
although
seen that.
I hate to admit it.
That's gone. So that information is gone. But yeah, the rage says, "Isn't it crazy the perception others have of us?" It is. I was
Yeah.
called recently from 1-0. I got a rate. What do you call it? Not a rating. What do you call it?
A
A
review?
review that called
Uh-huh.
me dumb as fuck, and the guy referred to me as clown shoes, and I was like, all right. It was from some guy named I forget, Monkey, something Monkey. Who cares, man? People are gonna think about you one way or the other. It doesn't matter. If you let that affect you, you're giving in. So I think it's hilarious. I embraced myself as clown shoes for a little while. It was kind of nice. I go, hey, clown shoes is here. How you guys doing?
I would say, um, I kind of wish I didn't respond the way that I did. So a lady told me on a few episodes ago, she just randomly commented. She said that a little tip, um, my my intro is too long and people don't have the time to sit and listen to a 10-minute intro and blah 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 blah, and I need people want me to get to the
Mm,
point and this and that, and I responded with, no thanks, I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't give a fuck what people want to hear,
yes. Yes.
because if I didn't do it the way that I wanted to do it, then I wouldn't be doing it. So
Bro, you could not have said it any better. Every time on Down the Rabbit Hole, I put these videos that I really enjoy, I think are great. I get a lot of people that say, "Why? Why did you put this video up? You shouldn't put this video up. Why?" And I always reply with, "I do what I want. I'm just gonna do what I want. You don't like it? Take off, man."
yeah, I also said there's a billion other creators that you can be watching, and
Mm-hmm.
if somebody has a problem with my intro, they can go find somebody else to watch.
Right. Don't complain to someone else that you don't like something else about someone else. Who
Yes.
cares? Oh, look at that.
Um,
Connie says she wouldn't be doing YouTube without you, Kevin. Bam,
I
son.
know.
Connie's
I
awesome.
appreciate that. Her
She's
saying that.
awesome.
That means a lot. When I read it, it kind of made me emotional.
Yeah, I'm
Later,
not gonna
Mom.
say
What's up?
this.
Me and my boys going to see Uncle Cracker. Give him that back, Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker now?
Sorry, I had to deflect from my emotions.
That was funny.
I love that guy. He's awesome. Oh man, what is this
You
one?
are
I can't
making
remember. Oh yes.
$500,000 and you were only going to pay me 30? You're getting 30 grand? I'm getting 1,000.
You guys are getting paid?
That's how it feels to be an American these days. Fucking A. Here's a good one too.
This
from,
theory has
Podcast
roots in 19th century psychical research. Charles Babbage did a work in 1837, which he titled The Knight-Bridgewater Treatise. This is considered an early precursor and discusses the concept of place memory. Later, there were other researchers that started to look into this similar type of concept, though it wasn't called stone tape theory at the time. Edmund Gurney and Eleanor Sedgwick explored the notion that buildings or materials could keep a recording of past events.
First of all, that's an amazing podcast. I think anybody who is watching well, actually, you can only be watching, but also listening at the same time. You should definitely check out that podcast. She has a lot of fucking phenomenal information that she puts out. So, if you're not checking that podcast out, you're missing out. That's all I gotta say.
Plus, she's blonde. I love blondes. Blondes are my favorite.
That was a creepy thing for you to say.
Hey, man. I keeps it real. I love blondes.
I got
Rachel's
this
blonde
one.
now.
Viking swords. This video I named Viking swords. So
Maybe we should just be like carrying swords like Vikings, you know? And we'll just cut off some dicks if necessary.
Oh.
Right? Let's all get sword training. I'm really into swords lately. Ever since my Halloween costume.
I was gonna say you would love Kevin's swords, so as you know, he has quite the sword collection. There's 3 that are above our bed, which feels
Well,
like
maybe
kind of
Kevin, not me.
unsafe, but
it does feel unsafe, but if they're sheathed, it's fine.
he says we're prepared in
They're
case of the zombie apocalypse, which I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, remind him that you're prepared in case he ever acts a fool.
Ooh, shit.
I think if I used the term "axe a fool," he would look at you like, "Where the f did you hear that?" You have never said those words in your life.
Good God.
Another amazing podcast that I think you should check out.
They're great. I'm still stuck
but
on
that
dicks cutting off.
that
That's not.
that brings me back to the Lake and Riley thing, those kind of situations that we were just talking about. You know, that would be a good time for some dick cutting. I think.
Keep me out of it.
Dude, watch this fucking video.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Oh, fuck.
That cop needs some training in his fucking high-speed chasing.
What a douche.
Man, I appreciate him trying, though. I appreciate him trying.
Yeah, I don't think you'd appreciate him very much if you're sitting in the car he hit.
No, I would not. I'd be very upset.
That fucking idiot.
Oh, man. You ever stress out about stress
Yes,
before there's even any stress?
absolutely.
Raise your hand if you stress out about stress before there's even stress to stress about.
Blonde.
Same.
Blonde
Samesies.
Rachel.
Blonde Rachel. Blonde Rachel.
You know, it's funny.
Ar-
After she turned blonde, she sent me a voice
Uh-huh.
message, right?
And she sounded different to you?
Yes, it was sultry, and she was like,
Oh,
"Hey,
shit.
I was like, "What?" And she said she was sick.
Oh.
So that's why. I thought it was. That's how
fucking
blonde Rachel sounds.
Oh, man. All right. So this next creator that I also follow on TikTok, she's amazing, and she talks about like a lot of like men stuff, like men dating, and like how men perceive female partners and shit. But anyways, I just thought this video was a good video to share.
I was walking by a bunch of bars and I heard these guys outside spilling tea to each other. This one guy was so giddy because he's in a new relationship or something. He's like, yeah, she's so cute. She's so pretty. And they're like, oh man, you're in love. You're in love. He's talking about how she has the best smile. And his friends were giggling. They were giggling like little girls. Did guys do this? They were like so happy for him. Like, well, she's not like Amanda at all. Who's Amanda? I want the tea. He's like, yeah, she showed up to my house with wine and a charcuterie board. bro, actually value this girl for coming over with cheese and crackers?
Absolutely, men can get giddy over the right woman. And for sure, what you ladies don't understand, that a man's friends group are way more supportive than even women. Like, women get jealous, and men, that doesn't happen. Men will get motivated before getting jealous. And lastly, it is not about the cheese and crackers. It is about the effort. And if on top of that, she's attractive and she has a good personality, yeah, that man is going to be giddy.
Damn right. 100
For show,
fucking
dog.
percent.
For show, dog.
I love that. I love it.
That also leads me to the recent development for, what is his name, Tommy Fury. He cheated on his wife with some British chick, and she was on a podcast talking about it, and everybody started attacking her about her looks, about how, and they're like, oh, this is the girl that Tommy cheated on for this, to cheat on with this girl, and talking about how she's ugly and that his wife is way better looking. And I'm sitting there thinking, I was like, well, what if she was just nice to him and his wife was fucking not nice to him? You know what I mean? Because that's what happens a lot. I'm not saying, listen, cheating is not a good thing. It is not commendable in any kind of way. I'm just saying, like, maybe his wife is a bitch. And obviously he's a dick for doing what he did.
Yeah.
But
Is it the
I
boxer?
yeah, the boxer.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just don't understand, like, body shaming is, people are like, you shouldn't body shame, but as soon as somebody does something like that, it's okay all of a sudden, to start calling this chick ugly. Obviously she's not a good person either, knowing that he was married and he has, I think he has 2 kids, 1 kid.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Either way, he has children with her. Again, not a commendable act. I don't agree with his actions, but I'm just saying, maybe she was just nice to him, and he was just like, I like this girl because she's nice.
What if, let me just throw this out there because it's a possibility. What if she's a great wife, and the fact that he's a famous boxer and has access to a lot of fans?
That could be true too.
Right? And so,
Yep.
Obviously, whoever he cheated with is not, she knew what was going on. She's a fan. So, that's gross. That's one thing. And the other thing is that he, is not disciplined enough to stay in a relationship. Listen, if I ever were to decide that this is something I want, I'm not going to stay in a relationship. I'm going to leave that relationship because I'm missing something, right? Missing something that I require, or I need, or whatever the case may be. But I'm not going to hurt that person. I'm, listen, it's horrible. But body shaming, that's a whole other thing on its own, and you should not participate in that. It's not okay on any circumstance, I think.
Yeah. Because they're making fun of her, the same thing that I have an issue with. She has a big nose. I have a fucking big nose. I've been made fun of my entire life for having a big nose. Police detectives even tried to use that against me when I was 16 to try and tell them about a stabbing that I wasn't present for. So I didn't see it happen, but they're like, well, everybody's saying the big nose kid was there and you have a big nose. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks.
Dude, let me say this. I've known you for a long time now, and that has never been a thought in my head. You do not have a big nose. It's perfect for your face. It fits. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, I appreciate that. All right. So last TikTok video I have to share with all of you.
Bring it.
The inaugural scare cam. If fucking, oh my god, dude, with these fucking pop-ups on the fucking side. Go the fuck home. Okay? God.
Oh, she got dragged. Oh!
Dude, I would die.
Dude, really?
This one too.
Oh, I love it. Did she crack her ankle? Holy shit. Oh. Oh my god. What?
Oh man, that was a
That's
good one.
funny, yeah. He left the baby, dude.
I know.
What? Come on, man. Father of
That's
the year.
crazy. That's crazy. Oh man. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll talk to you next week. Okay, bye.
Oh, my bad.
Hold on a sec. I'm getting it.
This one's
I'm getting it.
interesting. Yeah, just watch. Just watch.
Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What's up? What happened? The table just moved. What the you mean the table just moved? What do you mean? I swear to God.
Whoa.
Hell no.
Hell no is right. See that tray just moved on its own.
What happened? The table just
I have to watch this all over again.
The table just moved.
Look up to the left. You see a chair near a desk.
I swear to God.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. I'd be out just as quick, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be out of there just as quick.
It was a popular one and down the rabbit hole this past week, so enjoy.
Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. I would have ran away
Yeah.
just the same. So I do not blame them one fucking bit, dude. That is scary. I would have burned that place. I would have burned the place down so quick.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So I think this is. If you want to come on and talk real quick,
Rachel,
you
come
can
on.
follow the studio. Trying to get people to want to call in or to
Connie.
join. I have the audience link here, and then you just got to ask to join. I have the audience turned on, I believe.
Turn on that audience.
So
Who's got questions?
I'll give
What
you.
do you want to talk about? Let's go. Let's go.
I'll give you a minute. If not, fuck you. And I'm gonna get out of here.
Rage.
Because I do be having to pee.
Yes. All the coffee we drink in the morning.
Fucking dude, I just drank so much motherfucking coffee. I got my birthday present here.
Yeah. Nice and warm.
Still
Daddy
got
like.
coffee in it too. Still got coffee in it. Or
Yeah.
you can ask a question.
I
If
feel it.
you have a question of anything, of any kind, shape or form, down to answer any questions. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the smartest man, but I know what love is.
Raquel. Let's go. Come on, Blondie. Get on.
She's not gonna do it. She's too scared. She'd be too scared.
I bet you're saying, "Oh, I don't have my hair fixed, and I didn't put on any makeup, and so
Oh my
I'm
god.
not gonna get on because I'm not
Oh my god,
ready.
it's
I need
crazy.
2 hours to prepare and get ready. I can't. Chicken. This
All right.
preparation took 0 minutes.
Preparation ish.
Took 0 minutes to get ready. I didn't do anything to my face. I just put
Samesies.
clothes on. Am I wearing
Me-
something down there? You don't know.
You
want me
don't
to
know. You
stand up?
can't see.
Do you
can't
want me
see.
to? I'll stand up.
I don't. No thanks.
You probably don't want
Just
me
in
to.
case. Just in case. No thanks.
All right, I'll do it. Just kidding.
Oh
Connie, come
man.
on, Connie. Come talk to us. Somebody
I'm gonna have to get like bikini briefs and just like do the Mike Tyson walk away one day.
Man, they did him wrong, dude. It was bad enough
Oh,
that he had
man.
to play during a fake fight that he's got to deliver a butt shot like that. Good lord.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I'm telling you, if he actually
Unfortunately.
released some of those shots, it would have been over. It would have been
Oh
over.
my god, yeah. Yeah. So I rewatched it the other day actually.
Oh, Connie says the
And
link doesn't work.
no bullshit. That's terrible news. All right, we're gonna have to figure something out here for these call-ins at some point.
We should do some tests, Kev.
Sooner than later. I should start doing that, yeah. I should do that.
We're
Sorry.
testing right now. So what does it do, Connie, when you click the link? What does it do? Just go nowhere, or does it tell you something? Thank you for clicking on it, by the way, and letting us know.
Yes, I
Rach
appreciate
didn't
that
even
very
attempt-
much.
She didn't even attempt to click on it. As a matter of fact, she
Oh,
probably
man.
left.
Yeah, she probably did. She's like, "Oh, this is over." All right. Well, I think I'm just gonna call it a day for today. I appreciate everybody being on. Nothing happens, she says. Damn it. I gotta
Damn
figure
it.
that out. I
Love
gotta
to
figure
talk
that
to you,
out.
Con.
Also, for everybody listening, if you want to email me where the weird ones are at gmail.com, like a dating horror story, you can do a voice record. I'll play it on voice record, or you can write me a letter. Dating horror stories or am I the asshole stories? I love those kinds of stories because they're interesting. So for I'm the asshole stories, I love debating on whether or not you are actually the asshole or if the other person is the asshole.
I like
So
that.
yeah. So if you have any kind of those kinds of stories, please email me where the weird ones are at gmail.com. And we will discuss it here at this point in time of the show each and every week if I continuously get those kinds of stories. So for everybody listening, also, if you don't mind sharing, bye Rachel, sharing the show, like, following, share, subscribe, do all that shit. Also, where the weird ones are and One Nothing Podcast as well. That would be great.
Yeah.
Leave a rating and review if you feel like doing so. You can also leave a review at where the weird ones are podcast.com if you cannot, or if you, well, actually, you can only say something right here, right now. So, but anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely Sunday. I'm gonna go get some lunch and watch some football. So, question everything and stay fucking weird, everybody. I appreciate you, love you, and good night or good afternoon, I should say, or good late morning. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
I have to pee so fucking bad.